before starting to this topic, today's topic, that is introduction to a research methodology. So I hope you will don't mind if it will cross 9:30 also. 5-10 minutes I will take extra. Okay. So just can anyone tell me what is research in your mind? Whenever you are writing to a research proposal, what point or what line will come in your mind that what is research? Anyone?
Some existing body
I
of
cannot see your
knowledge.
chat box now.
Some existing body of knowledge is already there, and we are modifying it in our way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, as per the objectives.
Sir, can I?
Yeah. Sure.
Research is exactly addition of the knowledge to the existing knowledge, and that should be beneficial for the society and all.
Okay. That means for your both of your point of view, some existing knowledge should be there. Yeah. Okay. Next. Anyone?
Of course.
It is researching the facts.
So it is not required.
Just one by one. I know it is very difficult to manage also. Just you try to when anyone is telling, just you can mute yourself. No issue. Please.
So I'm just saying that research does not always have to be something which is based on existing knowledge. It can be something which can be new, completely novel, because inventions and discoveries are based on that only most of the time. So that is also research.
That
but
means
in terms of
on your point of view means there should not be any basic knowledge, right? Without any basic knowledge also we can do. That is your
there are many discoveries and inventions that have been done based on that, but I am a humanities student, so obviously I do research on qualitative using qualitative methods. So obviously my material already exists, but then there are methodologies when you're talking about multidisciplinary research. Obviously that is something that we can say that might have not existed, because there could be there is a word called noble when it comes to research or finding or discovery or becoming an inventor.
It should be there. If it is not there, your research proposal also going to be rejected if novelty is not there.
The research for me.
Yeah, please continue. Please.
Yes, if there is a gap, means the work has been done in other areas or in other countries, but there is a gap in the work of research in a particular area. Suppose in India the work has not been done, there is a gap. So for me that gap should be filled by the help of research.
Okay. Nice. Many points are coming. Yes, anyone else?
Yes, sir. Research is, I think, a systematic scientific study of finding something new in already existing area.
Yeah. Okay.
And
so
sir,
someone are telling. Please.
It is nothing but researching the facts which is already available.
Sir, for me,
Sir,
for me, research is to know the unknown.
To know the unknown. Okay. That means some prioritize not reliable. It should not be there, right?
No, sir, not exactly like that. The way one of the participants said that it can be noble also. Like we can discover something that is not known in this world or by the people right now. So we can discover that. I agree with that.
Very good. Okay. Any other
research is focusing on a specific problem, a very specific problem which has not been addressed, or suppose if it has been tried to address, in case if somebody has already been working on it, in case if there is any gaps in their findings. Okay, if it has not been addressed yet so far, if it can come out with if this my research can come up with a solution to the existing problem.
Okay.
To a particular department or to a community, then it is
done.
That was the research.
I got your point. Okay.
So according to
Any
me,
other wants to share?
being from biotech background, so basically, as far as I've understood the research meaning, is basically we have a problem and we try to find a solution. If speaking about science people, or specifically if we speak about bioscience people, then basically we deal with problems solving materials for research, topics for research.
Yeah. Hypothesis.
Yes, sir.
So that is your point of view. That should be the research.
Yes, sir. As far as I've understood, I mean,
Okay.
with my existing knowledge.
Yeah, definitely. So we have got a multi-direction of the knowledge about the research. So you see, no one has repeated the definition of research. That means research is a thing that is repeatedly different for different definitions with some different concepts. So you all are having different concepts, and you all put together here. So finally, what we got the answer, that maximum answers, if I have taken in a single page, that research is something that we can research. Okay, with that word itself, that if you check, if you break that word, that is first term is re and second term is search. So that means if we are finding something again and again, because research in that way, then the question is, in that way research will not end anytime. Yes, research will not end anytime. If your research will stop, then your evaluation also will be stopped. That is a very hard and fast rule. If your research will be stopped, your evaluation also will be stopped. Evaluation will not be there. No development, no upliftment, everything will be stopped. So day by day, we are growing only for the research. Now, research is what? It's a kind of systematic investigation. So whenever we are going for any kind of research, definitely a system should be there. If randomly we are going, blindly we are going, that means we'll not get anything. A proper plan should be there. So your research writing and research proposal writing and research paper writing is a part of that point, which comes at last. After all the plannings, whatever, now we have some idea about the research. Now we found some research problems. We found some research gaps. We found some research idea. Now we have to formulate it in a writing way. We have to present it to the world. So I have some idea. I got some idea. What I will do with this idea? I need to resolve some problem, some existing problem of the society that I need to do. For that, I need the research. Now, this research idea, if it is there, now how we will communicate our research? So this research, So this research proposal writing and research paper writing is a medium of communication of a researcher to the society. So whenever I want to show my research to the society, I cannot show my lab to them. I cannot randomly call the people of my neighbors. I cannot tell my neighbors, you come to my lab and you can see what research is going on. What I can do, I can share my paper link, research paper link, or I can show my research proposal. I can discuss my research proposal with them. So that is the medium of communication with the researcher, between the researcher and the common people. So that is why this research paper writing and research proposal writing is important. Okay. Yeah. Anyone tells something? Anyone is telling something? Otherwise, you can mute yourself. Yeah. So just going to the next slide. What is research? From my point of view, research is a careful investigation for the new facts in any branch of knowledge. Okay. Now, as per the Redman and Mori, what they have given a definition of research, that it is a systematic effort to gain new knowledge. And if I'm going for the Clifford Moody, what they are telling about research, it is defining and redefining problems, formulating hypotheses and objectives, collecting and organizing and evaluating the data, making deductions and reaching conclusions, testing the conclusions to determine whether they fit the formulating hypothesis or not. So first of all, why do research? Why we should do research? So first point is, it desire to get a research degree. That is definitely, that is there. Why we are doing the research? Initially, why we are doing the research? Maybe we have to complete our master's project or we have to complete our PhD. And then we are going for some abroad collaboration. We are going for some postdoctoral fellowship. There also we have to complete. So that is the first and important desire. The desire to get a research degree along with its consequential benefits. So if I am getting some research degree, I will get some good job in some countries or in some universities, colleges. So these things definitely will be there. Next is desire to face the challenges in solving the unsolved problems. If you are very much eager to solve the challenges, then only you should go for the research. Otherwise, it is meaningless. Next is desire to get intellectual joy of doing some creative work. So we are jumping into the ocean that we don't know what is the depth of the ocean. So that is a kind of research. So we should have that motivation that, okay, I will enjoy the journey. The desire to be the service to society. If you are having some desire, okay, with my research, I will serve to the society. I will try to resolve some problem with my research. So for that, you need to relocate the problems also, that what our common people, what our neighbors, what our common people, what our society is facing day by day, what challenges they are facing. So if you are having that desire to face that challenges, and if you are trying to resolve those challenges with your research, then you go for the research. Then desire to get respectability. Definitely, if you are a researcher, if you are a scientist, if you are a professor, definitely you are having a respect in the society. Then directives of government, employment condition, etc. That is a very secondary part that will not tell anything extra on this. Next is validate the intuition, improve the methods, demands of the job for publication and patents. So these 4 points also very important. So the earlier points are the intellectual. These are the intellectual points. If I'm going to the technical points, in technical points, validate intuition, definitely it will come. That we want to validate the intuitions and we want to improve the method. Suppose I'm checking something that how to make rice every day. Now, after that, okay, what I came to know that whatever gas we are using, that is burning more to make this conventional method of rice. I want to make the rice, and which is taking more time, and obviously that more fuel is taking to make the conventional method of rice. So I want to improve that method so that rice also will be cooked. But I want to improve the conventional method with my research. Next is demands of job. Suppose you are having a graduation degree, if you are having a master's degree, if you go for the research, definitely you will get a good job. Next is for publication and patents. That is also important, the publication and patents, because if you are going for a research, definitely you will go for a good publication. So if you are going for a good publication, that means again definitely you are going to be resolve some societal problem, and the societal problem, how it will be resolved with your publication only. Because then only the people will know about your research. Okay. Next is how to choose the subject. If you are going for a research, suppose I want to write a research proposal. So what will be my, so if I want to write a research, so what will be my that
Sir, it is a stacking.
how
Sir,
I
your
can
voice is
choose
lacking
the
so much.
research topic? So first is that based on an idea. Suppose so before choosing a subject of your research proposal, you should keep in your mind these 4 points. So first of all, I should have some research idea, because
Sir, again, your voice
if
is
you
not.
don't have any
Your slides are not visible.
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
Voice like
Your slides are not visible.
idea,
You couldn't
definitely
continue.
you will not get any kind of that proposal. So whenever we are trying, we should have
Participants, let's wait till Sir joins the link.
now it is audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So better I will not share the PPT, just I will try to incorporate the points so that you will get the idea. Okay. Maybe
Yes.
after showing the PPT only, it is having some problems, maybe.
yes, sir. Keep it up.
Yes, sir. Keep it.
Okay. So in my point of view, so these 4 points you have to keep in your mind. So first of all, you have to make some idea. So where you will get the idea, you can with your own life experience and also with your reading skills. If you are reading new journals, if you are reading new books of your particular area, so definitely you will have some idea. Now next is the important features of the research design, how you can design your research. So whenever you are going to write a research proposal, you should have a plan. So 3 things would be there, that plan, strategy, the time and budget. Okay, so these 3 things definitely it will be there. So if I am going for the plan is what? That is specify the sources and types of information relevant to the research problem. So I want to make a plan that how I will convey my research. That is a point. Now this next is strategy. Strategy it was, that is basically your research methodology. So if I am having some planning about to do the research problem, if I am having some plan to design a research, how I will resolve that research problem. That is the strategy. So plan is our plan means our key points that we have to achieve. Strategy means what? That is the research methodology, that with this method I will achieve my research goals. And finally, the most important points, that is time and budgets. So most of the studies are done under these 2 constraints. Time and budget constraints are always will be there. Even if you are applying for any good research proposal, good research funding also, you will have those constraints. Basically research budget, that is a very key point. So sometimes we also don't know how to make the budget of research proposal. So that there we are lagging, that we are making some research. So whenever you are going to write a research proposal, try to keep the 60% of that in your budget. Suppose if you are going for the 1 lakh rupees proposal, in your budget, if their limit is 1 lakh, if they are in the call for proposals, if they are giving that up to 1 lakh rupees we are giving for the research proposal, that you should keep your research proposal with 60,000. That means 60% you should use. Then only if you are writing total 1 lakh rupees you will use in your research budget. It is a very means minimum things to get the minimum chance to get that proposal. Okay. Next is the characteristics of your research, how it should be. The research can be research can have different characters. So your research should be systematic, your research should be logical. That already we told. Research should be logical, it should be empirical, it is having some it should have some objectivity, and it should be reproducible, transmittable, and quality control. And definitely if the quality work is not there, so your research project or your research topic is not going to be accepted. So novelty should be there, and also quality should be there. So define your research objective, how you can. So whenever in a research proposal you are writing the research objective, either irrespective to research proposal or research paper, whenever you are going to write research objectives, so try to keep some points in your mind. So your research objective, it should be very simple word. Don't write your research objective in such a way that the journal editor or the funding agencies, technical people, they can't understand your objectives. Don't write in such a way. It's a very bad thing. We are using our skill of English and we are writing a very difficult objectives, so they can't understand, and from their end itself they are rejecting. So what you can do, whenever you are framing your objectives, definitely you should go for very simple words, okay? And the more variables in the more difficult. So don't use your objectives in a variable way. Okay, so your objective should be very to the point and accurate, and also you write the opportunities in objectives. That means after achieving that opportunities, what kind of benefits your society will get, what kind of benefits your community will get, what kind of benefits the science technology will get, what kind of benefits your this literature will have, what kind of benefits the economical system will have. So whatever is the best things in your project or best things in your research, that you should emphasize in your objective, but in a simple and precise way, and get help at this stage. You can take help to frame an objective with your colleagues, senior colleagues, or experienced researcher. If you are having some doubt, okay, whatever these objectives we have written, that is not very good, you can reframe it with taking help with some senior colleagues. Okay. Now, if we are going to the literature search, it is again an important topic. That literature search, I will tell you in the next class, because that's a vast topic, why we should go for the literature survey and what is the role of literature survey in the research proposal writing. So just one small thing I will cover in the last, that is the steps involved in a research. So first you should choose a subject, then you should go for a literature survey. After going a literature survey, what you will do, you should defining and formulating a specific objectives, because from the literature survey only you will get the idea of the research gaps. Okay, after doing so and so survey from the different literatures, after reading so and so literatures, we came to know that okay, this is the problem area, this is the problem area that we can focus. Okay, so after that you are framing your objectives. Now prepare your synopsis or prepare your research proposal. Now procuring of suitable apparatus or materials, that which experimental setup we can use, which methods we can use, that is there. And finally is the execution of the project with the accurate measurements and the data collection. That is the final stage. After data collection, the data analysis also will be there, and result discussion also will be there. Preparation of the report is also there. Now, whenever you are writing the project reports, whenever you are going for the funding agencies, they will take them 6 months report from you. If they have given some grant, why they are giving some grant? Because in the proposal you might have written that okay, my research will resolve so and so problems. So my research will resolve so and so problems and all like that. Maybe you might have told. So according to these things, what is there in that? So suppose they will check that whether they have given the money. So after giving the money, you are utilizing their money in a proper way or not. So that is why they are definitely in every, irrespective to all these funding agencies, they will check your every 6 months data. That after 6 months, some review committee will come and they will check and they will review your research proposal. But as per the objective, and there also I will show you how to make a bar chart. The timeline is there, so that as per the timeline your research is going or not. That also definitely they will check. Okay, so I will try to show in the last day of session, that when one hands-on training is there, that session I will try to show my, as an example, I will try to show one of my research proposal that already granted. So that one I will show you, so that how to write the timeline, time chart, how to write the budget, so that you will get some idea. So my final motivation is there to you, to my dear participants, that don't demotivate all if your research proposal has rejected several times. So it is, sometimes it is luck, sometimes it is hard work, that your research proposal, if it is not accepted by 10 times, maybe 11th times, you will get the research proposal granted. So don't lose your hope. If you are having good skills to write, that definitely you will have after 5 days. You will submit that one. Again, some luck factor will be there. If that is there, definitely you can go for the research proposal grant. You are going to get that grant definitely. Okay, so what are the things that one need to mention in research report or project report? Could you please elaborate? Yes, I will show one of my report, that how you can write that one, that how you can incorporate that one, that what you have to do, and that thing definitely I will show. So depending upon the different funding agencies, it is different. Okay, so they are giving, and also it is different to year by year. Last year they have given some different format, this year they have given some different format. So as per their format only, we have to write our your research progress, that okay, this for your this kind of fund you have given this. Okay, so for this particular, for this topic you have given this fund, so your this much fund I am using to complete my objective 1 and 2. So this is the result of my objective 1 and 2. So this is the results and report of my objective 1 and 2. Then again after 6 months, again they will come, objective 3 and 4 achieved. So this is the result of objective 3 and 4. Like that they are asking. But it is different to, it is differ with funding agency to funding agency, and also year wise also. Last year whatever format they have given, suppose UGC, the same format they are not giving this time. Okay, so maybe this is all for introduction class. So again we can continue with some technical things by tomorrow session. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, Pradyum sir. Yes.
Sir, please share your PPT so that we can get benefit from that.
PPT actually it is means it is a copyright reserved. Usually I am not sending the PPTs.
Himanshuji, I already mentioned in message box that we do not ask for PPTs from resource person.
Okay.
We are already recording sessions. You will be able to access the recording of the sessions. All right.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you all participants for making it quite an interactive session. I could see half of the session, first half of the session, we kept on interacting. We appreciate you asking a lot of questions that you brought into the platform, and probably questions from an individual helped indirectly to